So, there is now scientific evidence providing more information regarding the missing links that took place that even Darwin and his people can figure out because of the fact that everything was being orchestrated divinely by a higher superior intelligence. And there is now evidence that connects the advanced space age intelligence that visited our planet long ago and colonized it to the ancient mythological deities that were wrongly classified as gods, and also to the celestial personalities as talked about in our Bible. So, one thing that's happening right now is that our science, through the new evidence, is tapping into the supernatural realm it's tapping into the etheric matter, the spiritual matter, and the energies that are beyond the vibration of the third dimensional frequency. And they can't explain it with their limited data, using only Newtonian mechanics. What they are actually doing is the more clever of the scientists is that they're using X-ray technologies to probe into the 90% of the so-called missing matter, and to our surprise, they are discovering life forms and intelligences that do exist in 90% of the missing matter in the universe. So what that tells us is that everything is light energy vibration, and everything is controlled by frequency, from the highest levels where energy is at pure capacity all the way up to the lowest levels where I would suppose we exist, since we are also energy beings, temporarily experiencing a human experience. And so this validates the fact that human beings on planet Earth are not descendants of the animal kingdom, but in fact we are descendants of the angelic kingdom. So we were all made in the image of the one Creator, and we are part of the celestial realm. But right now we're currently in a fallen state, but even that has purpose, and there's a reason why our spirit descended into becoming flesh and bones. And so the ancient astronaut theory, the intervention theory, the panspermia theory also propose the theory of multiple civilizations and endless worlds, and through superstring theory, M theory, and unified field theory, now the possibility of multiple universes. So I'm here to say that regardless of how many universes exist and how many civilizations exist, we were all made by the one Creator, and we all share some sort of common cosmic duty of some kind, and which is to follow in the ways of the light. Now, I'm also going to introduce some other theories that are going to give more of a structure and foundation to these other three theories that are at the forefront of our cutting edge science, forcing us to reevaluate everything that we've ever been taught in school. And so these are the theories that I've discovered, and first and foremost, I would like to say that there is nothing new under the sun, that every theory that has been ever discovered or that ever will be discovered is a theory that already exists in this etheric field known as a universal mind. So all scientists and scholars do is they tap into this reservoir of infinite knowledge, and that's how they're able to derive their theories that change the course of our world in the last thousands and thousands of years. So with that have said, I would like to propose some ancient theories that I've just rediscovered, and will also, act as a structure to these other theories that have nothing to lay on, or no foundation. And that is the theory that our origin was not terrestrial, but was cosmic and celestial. That we human beings today, our planet Earth, are cosmic migratory beings that descended from the higher realms, perhaps from these eternal spheres that have no beginning or end, because our spirit is pure energy, and if energy can never cease to exist, then that means by the definition of the thermonuclear dynamic law, we are infinite beings temporarily experiencing what is known to us as a state of mortality. So the theory of cosmic ancestry proposes that we were all celestial before we became terrestrial or mortal, and that we were all part of this dissension process that took place long, long ago, in the process of perhaps billions of years, until we became frozen energy and became what we are today, and that is Homo sapiens sapiens. But there is more to us than just being a mortal human. There is a reason why our spirit descends to the earth. Like I said, everything has purpose, and the whole purpose of this descent of spirit into matter is so that spirit could inherit matter and connect the spiritual realm with the physical realm, providing those scientific evidence for the emergence of celestial and terrestrial. And that is the whole reason why we become human, is to inherit a physical form, so that we could be both pure beings of pure energy vibration while maintaining a physical form. And until we became Earth-like humans, we probably didn't have a physical body of flesh and bones. We were probably had etheric bones or etheric bodies made out of energy, and we were semi-transparent or semi-material. We were still multi-dimensional because we were using our full deck. Right now, there is scientific evidence that we are only using less than 10% of our full genetic material, which explains why we're using only less than 10% of our brain or mental capacity. Now, the whole evidence of this junk DNA also provides more evidence, and it validates the intervention theory, the ancient astronaut theory, and the panspermia theory. It totally forces us to reevaluate our origin as descendants of these ancient celestial visitors that mythology wrongly classified as gods. As you know, there is only one God. However, there is scientific evidence based on the undug archaeological archaeological evidence, relics, that state that in our distant past there was an advanced space age civilization, and that they made the pyramids and Machu Picchu. They also made Stonehenge, Avebury, and all of the different megalithic structures that are everywhere in the world. So there is now, and there is evidence that shows that our current level of technology could never duplicate those ancient megalithic monuments. So according to the new science, apparently they were done by some sort of celestial angelic personalities that existed in the earth in ancient times. So that